Hello. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I am Tuna Oddfellow, the Odd Guru, and today we are looking to talk to Wytchwhisper Sadovsky, who is the grand poobah of this fabulous event that will be happening on August 13th. And she'll also be speaking there. And so I'm excited to talk to her and find out all the things she's going to be doing and offering. Witchy, hello.
Hi. Okay, my evil plans. I'm going to be offering tarot like I have in the past, yet I'm going to be offering tarot spells for people. Like, I'm going to ask the audience if there's any sort of things that they want to manifest, and we will use tarot spells to utilize that and make it happen.
Cool.
Kind of like we did when you were coming from the States and needed that little push with your with your whatchamacallit,
My passport.
passport. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of worked wonders for how it opened up, it cleared the gates and stopped all uh, the
Bureaucracy.
obstacles, the bureaucracy, the
Yeah.
obstacles to get thrown in our face, parents, etc. Yeah,
Yeah. So that is my plan for that. In regards to my gifts, what I'm going to do gift wise is I'm going to be going through all my own personal uh, collections of tarot spells, and I'm going to be making a PDF of it, and I'm going to be making it available to the people that attend the summit.
awesome.
So, yeah, so if they have tarot cards themselves and they want to do more spells at home after the summit, they can use that PDF to do that.
That sounds really exciting, actually.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. And I'm going to be talking about that at 11 PST, right before Debbie.
That sounds very good. It's actually, I'm very excited about how this whole event is shaping up. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Without us, it wouldn't happen, right?
Well, not to get too cocky about it, but we are a part of it, definitely. To Hello, my name is Wytchwhisper. I am here to talk to you about the event that is coming up on August 13th. We have many wonderful speakers, and Dr. Debbie Moffat just happens to be one of them. Debbie, what are you going to be talking about?
Hi, Witchy. I am just so over the moon excited about joining you for this summit. It's been a long time coming. The topic that I have chosen for this summit is plant communications, and
Ooh.
it's reawakening the sacred relationship between humans and plants. I chose this topic because, as a doctor of natural medicine, an herbalist, I am in my garden, in plant world, making plant medicine all the time. And I, I don't think that it's new information. It's just something that our bodies have forgotten. It's ancient wisdom. There's wonderful science that shows that plants communicate with us if we take the time to listen. So I go by Debbie, Doc, wise woman, but I try to help to guide other people in reconnecting with the healing intelligence of the natural world. And my company is Mother Cloud Essentials. I also have a little sub company under that called Let Us Eat Real Food. So from the two titles, you can ascertain that I am in the plant world a lot. And I like to blend persons being grounded with practical living, intuitive, earth-centered wisdom. And I think that this opportunity to be with our audience on the 13th will help them better understand how plant communication is rooted in both science and lived experience, my experience being one of them. And I'm hoping to help bridge the practical and the intuitive with plant communications and hopefully help people better understand that. So, again, it's not new knowledge, it's just something that our bodies have forgotten. So, I'm hoping that as we talk about plant intelligence and the three core practices that people can engage in to start communicating with plants, how plants are our partners both in healing and in magic. Plus, we'll do a guided meditation to help people connect, hopefully, more closely with plants.
That sounds awesome. Okay, my question is what did you decide upon for a gift or an offer for
Okay.
the people that are going to be attending?
Well, for those that attend the summit, whether they are there live or registered, for it, I will provide them with a PDF copy of the meditation that we'll do. And this is nice because if they enjoy the meditation, they can either record it themselves or have someone record it for them. They can use it again. And also, I'm happy to offer them a 30-minute complimentary consultation. I'll provide you the link so that you can share. And during that time, they have an opportunity to talk about what we talk about at the summit, plant communication, if they have questions about gardening or plant medicine or about whatever ails them. They have 30 minutes of my time. And from there, they can decide if they have all the information they need or if they would like to work more long term with me. I do offer many different levels of lifestyle change coaching. So
that sounds awesome.
And then as an extra bonus, we might even be able to throw in a copy of the YouTube link that actually shows the scientists taking sound from a plant and how they turn it, or taking vibrations from a plant and turning it into sound. So it's really interesting, and I'm happy to share that
That's
with your
amazing.
participants too.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Well, I'm excited to have you on the summit. Debbie is going to be on at 12 PST, everybody. So be there or be square. And with that being said, I'm going to release the recording in 3, 2, and 1. Hello, everybody. My name is Wytchwhisper Sadovsky, and we are here today to discuss the upcoming summit, August 13th, and who's going to be presenting and what they're going to be talking about. Bridget Bell, this lovely lady, who you may or may not know already, is going to be one of our speakers. Bridget, what are you going to be doing?
Well, thank you, Wytchwhisper, for letting me come back. It was an honor last time, and I'm happy to be back at the summit. This time, we're going to be talking about who are we really? Most people think they know who they are. They identify themselves based off of their careers, their relationships, their hobbies. But is that who we truly are? I believe we're something much deeper. What I believe we are is an inner being. Many different systems have different words for the inner being. They might say soul, they might say spirit. A lot of systems have a three-part being called body, spirit, and mind. But I believe in a three-part being of body, soul, and spirit. And mind is actually part of soul, not separate. I'm going to talk about what the differences are between the soul and the spirit, what the heart and the mind are, and I'm going to also be talking about the different bodies. Most people, when they hear the word body, only think about this physical body, but we're actually something deeper. We have multiple bodies. A body is just a container, and we have multiple containers. We're going to talk about these differences both from an analytical perspective and from an experiential perspective. Because what's the good in knowing the structure if we can't use this information for anything? So, for example, a lot of people get confused the differences between the etheric body and the astral body. We're going to talk about the differences and how we can distinguish these differences for ourselves personally, both while we're awake and also while we're sleeping, because our dreams are not always the same. For example, we might have an astral dream or an etheric dream, and we might not know the differences. So this workshop will help distinguish the differences between these different bodies and the differences between the soul and spirit.
So you mentioned astral. So how would astral travel fit into that?
Well, that's often called astral projection, but there's another term too called etheric projection. And we're going to talk about the differences between astral projection and etheric projection.
Oh, that sounds amazing. So what kind of gifts are you going to have for people? And what kind of offers will you be offering people for
Well, this
this event?
information can be kind of technical, and you might be attending the workshop and be like, oh, I wish I had wrote that down. So what I'm going to do is have a PowerPoint during the presentation. So if you forget something, it's right there on the PowerPoint. And I'm going to have as a free offer a PDF of that PowerPoint for you to keep.
Oh, that's beautiful. And rather than your past life readings, which you offer all the time, what other offers would you have for this?
Well, last time I talked about reincarnation. So my service I talked about was past life readings. Now, related to this talk, which is about the inner being, we're going to talk about energy work. I offer energy work learning sessions. So personalized classes, one-on-one, we can do over the internet through a Zoom call about energy. And everybody is at a different level of energy. Some people know the differences between etheric energy and astral, and they know about all these different planes of existence. And those sorts of people are going to have more advanced topics. But people who are just starting out, there might be like, how do I sense energy at all? So we're going to talk about how to sense energy. And I'm going to design the course for that individual based on their individual experience and skills. So whatever they need and they're comfortable with is what that one-on-one lesson will be about. And it's all related. People don't think of energy work when they think about the soul and the spirit and these subtle bodies, but energy flows through these subtle bodies. So it is all related.
And so you'll be offering a special price for that during the summit, which is awesome.
Yes.
And your YouTube channel is...
My YouTube channel is called The Hidden Layers of Three, as in the number three. I've created a spiritual system called trinestics. Tri is referring to three. Nesting refers to nested layers, like Russian nesting dolls. Even when we talk about the inner being, the body, soul, and spirit, there's layers within layers within layers within layers. So we're going to talk about this from a layered perspective. Everything in trinestics on my YouTube channel is about layers in groups of three. And you can find out more on the YouTube channel, Hidden Layers of Three, and also my Facebook page, Hidden Layers of Three.
Well, that sounds wonderful. Well, we're looking forward to having you there, Bridget, and I hope you're just as happy to be there. So I'm going to release us from this commercial. And are you ready? 3, 2, and 1. Hi, everybody. My name is Wytchwhisper Sadowski. I am here today talking about the August 13th summit coming up. And one of our guest speakers is going to be Laura Lafleur. So feel free to take it away, Laura.
Take it away. Take me away. Okay. So what I'm going to be talking about, there's actually several topics rolled into one. One of the topics is going to be AI in images, AI in making images, AI in making music. But the main topic is going to be the Neogenian system and how I have fit my images and some of my songs and things into that to help teach and explore the Neogenian system. Now, the Neogenian system is, well, if you stop and think, Neo means new, beginning, Genesis is beginning. So Neogenesis, new beginnings. And it's all about new beginnings in ourselves and in doing some shadow work, some integration work in ourselves, some things to help us grow within ourselves. It's all about the individual growing so that we can help society grow. It's about enlightenment and learning who we are, what we are, and why we're here, and where we are, and how this all came about. So, what I want to tell you a little bit during that time is how Neogenian came about, who founded it, how it began in their mind, and how it has grown in the last few years. But mainly, I have a great image to show you, and it's an AI image that I made for this purpose, for this very thing, and it's picture a person sitting in a little cafe in Paris, sitting at a table with a cup of tea in their hand, and a nice little table setting with flowers and with a black cat sitting beside them. And the person has there's the Eiffel Tower is reflected in part of the scene. I won't tell you what part, but it's a reflection in part of it. And they're just enjoying a sunny day. But that person is an AI robot. Now, just picture that in your mind for a second, and then I'm going to show you the actual image, not now, but during the session. And I will explain all the little nuances and what they mean. There's a lot of symbolism in it about the Neogenian system, and you'll just have to wait and see. You'll be surprised. Prepare to be amazed.
That sounds really awesome.
Okay, good.
It does. So what little treats can people expect from you?
I'm so excited about this because I have, as you know, I have a YouTube channel, and I've been preparing to put some much well. I was debating whether I should say the name of the channel, but you can put it in your information if you want later.
Okay.
But okay, but so I have a YouTube channel, and
it's called The Neogenian Life, you guys.
This Neogenian Life, okay.
This Neogenian Life. There we
go.
This
Neogenian Life. I didn't want to just plug myself. I thought, But anyway, it's called This Neogenian Life, and it started out as just storytelling, but that was not working the way that I wanted it to, and it wasn't accomplishing what I wanted it to. So it's gone through a lot of metamorphosis, and right now it's going through a big change, and there's going to be some really great things coming out on it. But so what I'm offering is a PDF of what I teach this day, but it's probably the PDF is going to be more involved than what I teach you, because I tend to get, if I taught you everything I wanted to say, we'd be here for 3 or 4 hours just listening to me, and I'd probably get laryngitis by the end of it. So anyway, and Wytchwhisper can attest to the fact that I sometimes tend to go on and on and on. So I'm trying to get this all down to a nice, manageable hour. For you. Hour, yes, hour. I'll have the clock right in front of me and counting down. And the other thing is 2 PDF files of songs that I've done through Suno AI. I've written the lyrics, and then I'll talk more about that then. I'll explain a little bit about that, because there's so much controversy right now about AI and about, just plug it into AI and it just spits out this stuff, and it's,
yeah, if only it was that easy.
Yeah, really, I know. We'd all be rich, wouldn't we? But I'm definitely not rich.
Yeah.
But the thing is that there's a lot of work that goes into it, and if you want to do it well, and if you want it to sound human. I mean, the point is that AI is a tool. Well, I'm going to go into my whole spiel here if I don't be quiet. So
Okay.
I'll be
All right.
talking
Well,
about AI as a tool and not just it started out as a toy for me, but it's become a great tool. So
yes,
there you go.
that sounds awesome. So if you guys want to check out Laura, make sure you come to the summit on the 13th. She's going to be on at 2 PST. And that's pretty much that. So I'm going
That's
to
great.
release the recording in 3, 2, and 1. Hello, everybody. My name is Wytchwhisper, and I am here today to tell you about the summit coming up on August 13th. Now, we have a wide variety of speakers. This wonderful man, Tuna, the Odd Guru, is going to be one of them. Tuna, take it away.
Thank you very much, Witchy. Hello, everyone. I'm Tuna, the Odd Guru, and I'd like to invite you to the introduction to the Dragon Method 2.0. Have you ever felt like technology is moving so fast that it's becoming harder to know what your true voice actually is? Dragon Method 2.0 was created to answer that question. It's a creative methodology designed to help you strengthen your authentic voice while looking to work alongside modern technology, including artificial intelligence, without allowing it to replace your creativity. The important thing to understand is that the Dragon Method isn't about learning one piece of software. It isn't about mastering ChatGPT or any other AI platform. In its foundation, it's about learning a way of thinking. In fact, everything that I'll be teaching can be practiced with nothing more than a notebook and a pen. The technology changes, but the methodology does not. During this free 1-hour introduction, I'll share the philosophy behind Dragon Method 2.0, explain why I believe the future belongs to creatives, creators, and people who have ideas and passion, who can collaborate with technology without surrendering their individuality, and give you a glimpse of where this journey can lead. If you're an artist, a writer, a musician, an entrepreneur, a teacher, or simply someone who wants to create with more intention, I think you'll find something valuable. I'm the Odd Guru. Join me for the introduction to Dragon Method 2.0. Until then, dream in color.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What will you be offering the people as offers and gifts during your session?
Well, part of that's going to be a little bit of a surprise. But what I'm going to be offering is an introduction to the Dragon Method. And you're going to get the bare bones at this session. But then I'm going to offer you a Dragon Method crash course, which is going to give you the beginnings of it, something that we can start with to help you to get yourself through the journey. And I'm offering a special offer just for people who are going to this program. And that's going to be a offer that's during the time that the replay is being offered, and that's going to be for only $88 because that's a magic number to me. And I think that the experience should be a magical experience for everybody else. And what I'm also going to be offering is a guide to teach people the beginnings of thinking about how to map their own creative powers. Again, agnostic of technology that they're using or a pen and a paper.
That sounds exciting. So if they want to catch you, they have to show up at, let's see, they have to show up at 3 PST on August 11th, and the sign up will be down there.
That is exciting, and I'm looking forward to spending time with all of you.